So it's been a little while since I've posted anything, but I have been working slowly, just been a little bit slower since I've been working a lot at my day job. I had a step that I had missed whenever I was building the trailer, and that was that I did not attach something properly, which is the house, to the trailer itself. I attached some little L brackets, but they were not strong enough, so I've had some custom ordered parts made. I'll show a picture of that on the blog, so check out the choochootinyhouse.com and you'll be able to see that on my latest blog post with a picture of the bracket that I had made by a custom fabricator, and I'll send you a link to that as well. They did a pretty good price on it. Those are going to wrap around the house, which I'll show in a second, but these front ones right here can go directly into the trailer. All I'm doing is drilling a 1/2-inch lag bolt, or a 1/2-inch hole, all the way through, down through the trailer, and then I'm just sliding this in with a little bit of caulking around that to seal in the bolt. Now typically the way this would work is you would actually have this up through the bottom of a a foundation, if you were attaching this to the ground, and this would come up out of here, and then you would bolt it on. I'm doing it the opposite way, and I'm doing it with these carriage bolts, so that way when I hammer this down in there, after it's already drilled, I hammer this last part right inside here, so that way I don't have to have somebody up here helping me to hold this in with like a hex nut. So you want this about every 18 inches or less. These are about every 15 or 16, just because of spacing. So I'm coming out just far enough away from here, so that way it goes into a nice clean hole down into the bottom. It misses because underneath this, remember, there's a subfloor, and there are 2x4s like this that are on their side. So instead of laying like this, they're like this underneath here. Because they're like that, I need to make sure to come out far enough to drill past that. So this is just missing that, and it's also drilling right into a bracket on the inside of the trailer. And I'll show that here in a second. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Starting with the front up here. That can attach directly to the trailer. When we go out, I'll show you. I'm going to do the same thing to the back here. I'm going to do one right there, and I'll do two over here. And then on the side out here, on each side, I'm going to do brackets underneath to do two things. One, to see where I have those very not worthwhile brackets underneath there right now. It's going to replace those. They're big, and once again, go to the website to check it out, but they're much bigger, much thicker. They're 1/2-inch plate steel, but it's going to actually come up underneath here to support the tiny house overhang, this cantilever. So it's going to support this. In addition to that, it's going to have a hole right here to drill into the studs, just like I have on the front part that I showed you, and something will go into here as well. So that way the trailer and the house will be connected very effectively, and then on top of that, it'll support the weight of this just a little bit. So if we go over here to the front to see what I've done on the outside, you can see I have my stuff out, and I'm gonna come up underneath the trailer now, and you can see all I have right here is I have a lag bolt, pops out here, and another one down there, and nice and easy, you just put it all the way through. You can see this little bracket right here. It comes out just far enough for me to have a good place to drill that into. If yours doesn't have that, then of course you'll have to get a little bit more creative, but I'm pretty lucky with that. So that's what I'm doing today.